Okay, somebody else.
It's time to move like Esther, and then that one party a week could make 30,000 a year.
Yeah, isn't it crazy? One party a week. If you were just consistent and consistent and consistent over time, I mean, it really truly is amazing what can happen because you're going to count all those reorders. You're going to have all of those. It's just nuts. Okay, somebody else said something.
I
I
like
say
when she
everything
said,
she said.
Oh, Stephanie, were you talking? No. Okay, somebody say something. Somebody was trying to tell me something. Say it out loud, y'all. I don't want to have to read these comments because, old.
Stephanie, we
I
couldn't
just
hear you.
keep going back to everything starts with 30 faces in 30 days. Like that's the common denominator here. So,
Yes. And, it really is a great thing to, like she said, turn those into parties. Will you be able to turn them into parties every time? No. No. Sometimes people are just like, no, I just can't work it out. But go ahead and do that facial, y'all. And then when she has a great time with you, and then you book her for her follow up, then that's when you can book her for that party. Because then if she doesn't know you, then she's been with you and she knows, hey, you're professional, you're fun, you know, uh, you're, you're going to have a good time. Okay, what else? Confident comes in the doing. Isn't that true? That is so true. Confidence comes in the doing. All right, somebody else.
That's what I was going to say about the doing. It's the action. If you get out there and you do it, you feel better and you're like, "Oh, okay, I can do this." But you got to get past that small hump of just starting.
Yeah,
Once you start, it just snowballs from there.
yes. So I, I was looking back, you know how you are flipping through your phone and you're looking at the weather or whatever, and I saw my memories, and it was memories from 2 years ago. And You know, Rick and I have talked about our whole married life. Like we would love to go on a all expense trip, take, where you go to like a resort, everything's paid for. You don't even have to have money to go. All the food, everything, all your excursions, everything that you choose to do is all done. Well, 2 years ago today, Rick and I were in Jamaica. And, I couldn't even dream that dream. And then finally, I thought, yes, I'm going to dream that dream. And it came true. And guess what? When, because we did that one, I can dream bigger dreams now. But I didn't even know what that was like until I went to Jamaica and I ate jerk chicken sitting out by the pool. And I had a little guy come by and say, "Hey, would you like something to drink?" And, walking into breakfast every single morning at this exquisite, beautiful, look it up, Royal Plantation in Jamaica. Absolutely the most exquisite place. Every morning, I had breakfast in this beautiful, beautiful open air room where you could look out and see the ocean. But I didn't even know that was even possible or that I could even dream that, and now that it has happened, I can dream bigger dreams. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
sometimes with your business, you're like, have y'all ever been out warm chattering and you're just like, well, I'm scared to death. I don't even know. I don't even want to open my mouth. I have my samples ready. I have everything ready, but I don't want to talk to anybody. You ever been there?
Mhm.
And then you talk to that one person. And then you're like, okay, that wasn't too bad. And then you talk to the second person and you get her number too. That wasn't too bad. And then once you do it, then you just are on a roll, right? Why? Because you are in motion. And confidence occurs when you are in motion. And that's true. I remember calling Summer. I called her on the way to my first party, and I told her this exactly the words that came out of my mouth. I said, I cannot believe that Mary Kay is trusting me to go do a dadgum facial. I do not even have a clue in what I'm doing. And truly, I didn't. I mean, I really, truly didn't. But I learned as I went. Y- Probably you too, Tammy Middlebrooks. Same thing. And BJ's on here. So you just don't know until you start, until you do it. So we want to talk real quickly about, because we want to get you out of here. We want to be women of our word and get you out of here at 8 o'clock. But let's talk about goals. Has anybody ever seen this goal sheet? This is a great
Yes.
great goal sheet. And everybody that's using this, everybody that's training tonight is using this sheet. So Summer will post this in the faith area group. But says your name and it says your month and it says, I am saving for blank. So, what are some things that you would really love to be able to pay for?
A vacation.
A vacation. That is a terrific, terrific thing. Okay, Chastity says pay off credit card debt. How much? How much debt would you like to pay off by June 30th? What is something else you would love to pay for? Braces for your grandson. Oh, love that so much, Tammy. That's terrific.
I need plane tickets.
Plane ticket to where?
I need one to Washington, D.C., one to Miami, Florida, and I'm already earning the money back for the one to seminar because I've already purchased it. So
Awesome.
I gotta pay my savings back.
Awesome. So you got to pay yourself back. I love it. New bed for a guest room, decent down payment for a first home. Wow. Did you hear her? The first home, the age of people is 40 years
40
old.
years old.
That's crazy. Deck in your backyard. All right. So I'm asking you this, and I really, truly want you to put. And when you get your sheet, you print it off. If you don't have a printer, create it in your notebook. People go, I can't do a booking bubble sheet because I don't have one. Create one, dadgummit. Don't you? They have notebooks at the store. Go buy a notebook. Create you a tracking sheet. You don't have to have anything printed off. You can create your own thing. Okay, so I see a lot of things over here that you want to spend money. Now, how are you going to do it? Well, like I'm going to use Heather's example because it's simple. So Heather says, I want a vacation. So Heather, you can unmute real quick. How much money do you want to have available for your vacation?
I'd like to be able to pay for everything. So room, food, probably 2,500.
Oh, awesome. I love it. $2,500. Okay. So she needs to profit. She's saving for her vacation. That's going to go right there. She needs to profit $2,500. So how much of that, how are we going to do that? How are we going to make that happen? Well, you tell me. How are we going to make it happen, y'all?
I gotta have some parties
You
and
gotta
sell
have
some products.
Yes, you've got to have some parties. That is a fact. Faces, parties. The average uh how do I say it? The average money that a new consultant makes at a facial is how much? What is your average, would you say? Have you done the averages lately? I think with Time Wise Repair, it's way up when you do facials. They say the average party is $300.
I say my average face is 100. I pretty much sell what I use. I don't use the Time Wise Repair. I use just the Time Wise Miracle Set. So
Okay.
I pretty much sell the Miracle Set. And I was going to add, when she said facial, she's absolutely correct, or parties. But I was also going to add, we have to know our average That way you need to know how many faces you have to do to get that average. And also, even though she said 2,500, that would be 2,500 profit. So you really would have to make more than that to get to
5,000.
2,500.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, 5,000. I mean, at least, and if you count in your supplies, maybe a little bit more, you know. So, yes, it is. I had this one girl come in my unit, y'all, and all she wanted to do was pay for a cruise for her and a friend. That's all she wanted to do. So she worked the whole year to pay to make enough money. It was strictly a side hustle for her and her friend to pay for the cruise. And she did it and she quit Mary Kay. Like, what the heck? But that was her only goal. That's as far as she could see. Kimberly, I love that your face average. It's really, really good to know. And y'all, did you hear what she said? She sells exactly what she uses. Now, if somebody looked in your purse today, would it be all Mary Kay? I am shocked at sometimes Mary Kay consultants whip out a different lipstick. I'm like, what are you thinking? Like, hello. I remember the first event, one of the first events I went to, it was a it was our fall retreat before it was what it is now. We used to do it in houses. And we used to have one house and we had two houses and then it's just grown and grown and grown. So one of the girls, I took my travel roll-up bag and I had all my Mary Kay stuff, and this one girl, she opened up her travel roll-up bag and she had all this crazy dadgum stuff that was not Mary Kay. So I love what Kimberly said. She sells what she uses. And why does she do that? Because she totally believes in the product. I know. Do y'all do that? Do you sell what you use? Yeah. If you
Yeah.
don't use it, if you have anything in your house that's other than Mary Kay, you need to like burn it. Burn the dadgum bridge. Burn it. Take it, put it in the trash can. You have no experience. When people go, "Oh my gosh, what lipstick color is that?" You better be able to answer them. Or, "I love the way you do your eyeshadow. What colors are those? Or what color foundation do you use? Or what's the skin? What is the lotions?" Yes. Yes, Tammy. Perfumes, body wash, head to toe, Mary Kay. Yes, absolutely. So you sell what you use. All right. So how many parties? Be strategic. Is it always going to work out like you break it down? No, it's not. You're going to have a $480 party, a $480 facial. I had a lady come over the other day. I said, "You want to come over and see some new stuff?" Yes. So we sampled some stuff. I'd already done a full facial on her. $480. That's a happy day right there, right? With
Yes.
one dadgum face. And I said, "I really need to book a party with you and your mom and your sister." She goes, "Yeah, my sister's out of town right now. And when she gets back, yes, we're going to do that." So we're booking a party. Um, so it feels so good to go through your makeup drawer and throw away. Yes, throw it away. I'm not kidding about that. I'm not kidding about that. You go and you get rid of everything that's not Mary Kay because first of all, you want to be a woman of integrity, right? I mean, we want to be a woman of integrity, and integrity is using the product that you sell. I would never buy a Cadillac from a man who owns a Cadillac place and drives a Toyota. Never. Would you? You'd be like, "What's wrong with you? Why are you not you buying your own product?" So we have to use our own product, and we have to be able to share. I offer a percentage off for ladies who bring they're not. Oh, that's a good thing. Yes, Kristen, I like that. So, what did we call it? We used to have events where we did trash at nights, where everybody got their old stuff, and then you did give them a percentage off when whatever they threw away, you gave them a percentage off. Ah, cool, Eleanor. Okay. All right, so we have got to figure out how we're going to reach our goal. We all know parties are the best way. We all know they are. We all know they are. And so, but don't beat yourself up if you just if and I started to say if you just book a facial. If you book a facial, don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. Go do that facial, work it full circle, share the marketing with her. If she doesn't sign up on the spot, get her on a Wednesday night event, have your director follow up with her. And we're always going to be work to get it into a party. Okay, Lesley McPeak. When I went to my director, Susan Bogle, for a facial, I carried my makeup with me and she pulled up the trash can and threw it away for me. Happy stinking day. Be bold, friends. Be bold. All right. So decide how much profit you need, and y'all write it down somewhere. Write it down and put it on your bathroom mirror, because when you write it down, when you ink it, that gives you more accountability with yourself. Talk to your husband, talk to your mom, talk to whoever who is good at holding you accountable. This is my goal for this month. So when I came into Mary Kay, I, wasn't going to buy any product at all. And the closer it got to my debut, the more I realized that women were coming to buy product. It's just a fact. So I ordered 1,800 wholesale. And I have to tell you, at the moment, that was a huge, ginormous stretch for me, because I had never, ever, ever done anything like this. And so the boxes came in, and my husband saw the product and he goes, "What you doing today?" So he held me accountable, and we borrowed it from our personal savings. And he said, "You are going to pay that back, right?" I said, "Absolutely, I'm going to pay it back." And so you need to hold yourself accountable. You need to write your goal. I have people tell me all the time, "My goal is blah." And sometimes I think they tell me because they think I want to hear that. That's not true. If I want it to be your goal. So if it's your goal, then you need to write it down and put it on your mirror. And you need to say every single day, "I am a fabulous Mary Kay consultant, and my goal is to make $5,000 so that I can take my family on the best vacation they have ever had, where we don't have to worry about money, where we have everything at my fingertips. And because I have paid for this with God's help, as He's led me to amazing new customers and to book parties, this is going to happen." So once you have it marked down, once you have that there, then friend, I'm telling you, you're going to make it happen. You're going to make it happen. Carla says, "My husband asks me that every day. I love it." Write it down. Yes, absolutely. All right. So tonight, I want you to text me. I want you to blow up my phone. Will you please blow up my phone? Okay, this is my personal number. Okay, terrific. So that is my personal number, and I want you to text me. So, Lesley, my goal by February 28th is blank. My goal by June 30th is blank. The way that I'm going to get there is blank. All right. I want you to think it through. I really, truly want you to think it through. Now, do not send me some crazy thing that you think I want to hear. I don't care. This is your goal. This is your business. You pray about it and you decide what is going to be your goal that you are going to push for every day. What is going to give you that, what's going to make you break those shackles of fear in your life and make you open your mouth and talk to that amazing woman who's walking by, who you have a sample in your pocket, you're ready to go. What is going to cause you to ask? What is going to cause you to get her phone number? What is the thing that's going to break those chains? Your why needs to be so big that it causes you to break those chains. Okay. All right. So this is really an incredible, incredible sheet. I really want you to get it. I want you, like I said, if you have a printer, print it off. If you don't have it, oh, I'm already getting messages. I love it. If you don't have a printer, just create one. Okay. What is your goal? Why do you want to achieve that goal? How's it going to change you, y'all? Just how's it going to change you? I tell you, and I say this, and this is the last thing I'm going to say. So when I started Mary Kay, y'all, I had no vision, period, for my business. None, zero, zilcho. I thought an extra $100 a month would like be the best thing ever for my life. And then I came in and I started doing faces. Summer had told me 30 faces in 30 days. I thought everybody did that. I'm like, okay, I'll do 30 faces in 30 days. And I'm telling y'all, it just kind of blew up. So I wasn't able to dream big, but the dreams increased as my confidence increased because my activity increased. And that's a fact. Okay, what do you say to strangers? Um, so I love having a charcoal mask with my business card. So if you don't have a business card, it's okay. Just write your name on some little post-it thing and stick it in there with the charcoal mask. So if I'm out and about, and I love it when I have a little bit of time with somebody. I don't like just walking up to somebody random. I like to have time with them and talk to them for just a few minutes. It's really great with servers, you know. And I say something like, "Hey, I have to ask you, have you ever sampled any Mary Kay products?" She'll say, yes or no, whatever. Do you have a consultant? If she says no, girl, I have something amazing I want you to try. This is our charcoal mask. Have you ever tried a charcoal mask? Like, this is not the kind on YouTube where people curse because they're pulling it off their face. And I do say that because I want to be a little funny because I'm fun. And I said, it's not that kind of charcoal mask. This kind you just put on, leave on for about 10 minutes, wash it off, and boom. So if I give you this, are you going to try it? And she'll say, she usually says yes. I say, great. Now I'm going to get your phone number because I want to see what you think of it. Okay. Is that all right? I promise you, I'm not going to bug you. I just want to follow up with you. Da, 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 da. So, and I usually even get her, I said, here, just put your phone number in here. And I say, I'm going to call you right now so you don't think I'm a freak. Okay. So I just usually call her and then I text her and say, hey, this is the Mary Kay lady. All right. So then I tell her, I'm going to follow up with you. So you better use that charcoal mask, okay? Because I don't want to be wasting my charcoal mask. So that's kind of how the conversation goes. Now, that's not going to be you because that's not your personality, but find out what works for you. And if you are not going to get her phone number, do not give her the charcoal mask because it's a waste of your stuff. I've never, ever, ever, not one time in 15 years have anybody call me back if I didn't get their phone number. Never, ever, ever. It's not going to happen. So be aware. Just be aware. Okay. All right. So I hope you got something out of this tonight. I really do. I really want you to set your big fat goal. I really want you to get a sticky note and put it on your mirror. I want you to do that. And I want you to take a picture and send it to me. Okay. Just a sticky note, just one little sticky note. This is my goal. It can be wholesale, it can be team building, it can be, I want to, like Tammy said, I'm paying for braces. I'm this far away. You know, I want you to achieve great big things. Okay. All right. You're amazing. I love spending time with you. And yes, blow up my phone. All right. Send me your sticky note when you get it up. Okay. Will y'all mind if I paste it on my personal page? If you're not friends with me on Facebook, friend me. Okay, it's Lesley. Here. And I want to put your sticky notes on